if, as Kant said, that's why I sometimes think that people really, Kant wasn't such a bad guy, because he had certain understanding of the conceptual requirements of moral thinking. And one conceptual requirement of moral thinking could be summarized by saying, he put it differently, that whenever you are contemplating an action, put yourself in God's place and decide what effect that action will have on the whole of creation. And if it snuffs something out, in particular yourself, maybe you should think better of it. See? So if we all woke up tomorrow morning and decided our sexual preference is homosexual, we shall have nothing to do with the opposite sex, would you like to tell me what would happen to the human race thereafter? Now you might say, oh, our science will save us. They'll be able to do this and do that and do the other thing and perpetuate us and so forth. But we all know what the problems would be there. The problems there would be, since they don't exactly understand what the DNA thing is really all about, they're bound to make huge mistakes. It might take 1,000 years before we saw the result of it, but extinction would probably still be involved. See, because we don't know enough yet. And it's quite possible that we never will know enough to be the masters of our own fate, except in the bad sense of being able to destroy ourselves. But Alan, Harry and Dick love each other, and they want to get together in this way, and who am I to say anything about it? But the Constitution says you can't deny or disparage rights retained by the people, and that right understanding of marriage is connected with the good of the whole human race. Now, on the scale of things, y'all, which has the greater significance? What satisfies my selfish whims and pleasures, or what serves and therefore by not being served will damage the good of the whole human species? Raise your hand. Which do you think is the one that has the higher status? Connected with the good of all humanity as well as my own, or disconnected with the good of all humanity and only connected with my own? Which has the higher status? It's perfectly obvious. It's perfectly obvious to our friends in the global climatological change movement, or whatever they're calling it these days. Because they want us to understand that there's a common good, not just of all humanity, but of all creation. And if we do something to damage all creation, we have done something that's just intolerable. If it's intolerable to do that which damages the common good of the whole, then how can we say that there is equality between that which serves the good of the whole and without which the whole of humanity must perish, and that which serves an individual and selfish good, without which nothing perishes except their ability to command respect from consciences they have no right to control?